Hey everyone, Leonard here once again, and ONIT Black release day is finally here. Now that the product's officially out, I thought it would be a good time to give you the top 5 cards that I'm going to be looking for my hardest here in this new set. If you pull any of these, let me know down in the comments below because I might be interested in taking them off your hands. We'll start in the number 5 spot, and my number 5 card that I am chasing after the hardest is the Leonard'S Sellers Ascend insert. This card, with its orange and black color scheme going against the black and red of South Carolina, looks fantastic. Seller's visor, the way the light catches it, especially with the light in the corner from the Ascend card, I think the design is beautiful. I think this photo was the perfect choice to be used on this card. It just gives me space vibes, and I really love the way it looks. I think it's a clean design, and I think the photography used with South Carolina's colors just make this card pop way more than any of the other Ascends. So that's why it is my number 5 chase. In the number 4 spot, you've probably seen this card already. I mentioned it earlier, but this is my number 1 dual autograph chase, and it's my USC Trojans card of Jaden Mayava and Makai Lemon. This is the only autograph on the list because I'm a big fan of all the inserts in ONIT Black this year, and so I had to put an autograph card in this list, and what other autograph would I pick than the 2 guys who were the most impactful for my USC Trojans this season. So the Mayava and Lemon dual auto earns the number 4 spot on my list and takes the cake as the only autograph that I've included here. For number 3, I had a really tough time choosing between 2 cards. I knew what insert I liked the most as my number 3 spot, but I wasn't sure what card to pick from, and in the end, this photo and design won out to me, and I picked Garrett Nussmeier's Roar of the Crowd from LSU. I wrestled between this one and the Jeremiah Smith for Ohio State with him holding up the 4, but I felt that this Nussmeier pose and the wide action shot, or the wide angle shot with the crowd in Tiger Stadium behind him, made it just such an amazing card. Jeremiah Smith has a great pose. That's a great looking card as well. But if I think about cards that I want to display, I think that this Nussmeier card, I would take this and put it in my collection very prominently. Heck, I'd even blow it up and hang it on my wall as a photo. So he takes my number 3 spot with the Roar of the Crowd for LSU. In my number 2 spot, I have a guy who I'm banking on very hard to have a great sophomore season, and that is going to be Bryce Underwood on the Polaris. This is probably the hardest card on my list to hit because Polaris is the shortest of the short prints in the ONIT Black set, but there's something about those blue and maize crystals that just sparkle, and Underwood running and throwing the football at the same time looks great with the crystals behind him. Like I said, I'm banking on him to have a nice sophomore season and improve steadily from where he was as a freshman. So this is a card that I want to secure and then hold on to and see if the value increases over time. I can only have one number 1 card though, and you might be surprised at what it is, or it might not shock you, but I have gone in the number 1 spot with Fernando Mendoza's Solaris insert. This is not as rare as the Polaris insert, so it is a little bit easier to find, but I just love the look of Solaris compared to Polaris. And Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, more than likely odds-on number 1 pick in the NFL draft. He's my number 1 as well. And for the Solaris card over the Polaris, like I said, it's easier to find, so I might have a better chance of actually hitting it. But also, the blank slate behind the beautiful mix of colors, especially the red and white for Indiana, with Mendoza looking so stoic there in his throwing motion, makes this card my number 1 chase in the set. I know it's an interesting 5 and you might not agree with me, so tell me yours down in the comments below, or just tell me your number 1 chase that you were looking for down in the comments below, and also tell me if you hit any of these cards, because like I said, I might be interested in taking them off your hands. If you do hit any of these or any of your top chases, you can submit those to us at the link down below. We will upload them here on YouTube and show them off to the community, which we'd love to do. So make sure you get photos and videos of those cards and share them with us if you're interested in doing that. Otherwise, happy ripping. Hope you enjoy ONIT Black, and I'm about to go open some boxes right now.